Hello everyone, it's me, Butterfly Spirit, aka Michelle. So guys, today what I want to talk about is starting an online business and what you guys have to watch out for and be aware of as far as starting your business. So, I started off with the idea of starting my online business after I tried selling on eBay and I tried selling on Facebook. And eventually I got the thought that, hey, I really want to differentiate myself from the people who are selling on the Facebook buy and sell groups. So I decided it would be better for me to start my own website. And then, after some thought, I said, okay, well, why don't I make a business out of it? Because maybe sometime down the road, I'm going to sell more than the current product that I had bought and, prepared for my customers. So, this is what gave birth to my idea of a business, okay? Now, I did not, start off knowing everything about establishing an online business. Now, in the past, I did try starting a business and, got into the operations of another business that I was trying to do before. But when I did that, that business failed. I didn't get any sales or anything. It was a service business. It was basically a business where I was going to be helping people by like writing resumes and helping with interviewing and different other things like that, because I figured, hey, I'm skilled with, creating resumes and everything, and I know about interviewing and getting jobs and making sure you dress really well for an interview and stuff like that. So, why should I start a business out of it? And long story short, that business didn't turn out, even though I had set up like a Facebook page and everything like that. And I was promoting my business, on like my Facebook timeline and everything like that. You know, Nothing caught on. Even though I was doing like videos to tell people like about interviewing, resumes, and different things like that, and different tips and stuff like that, my business never caught on. Okay. And I would say I was working on that business project for, I would say maybe 6 months. And then after that, I decided to give up. And I still have the binder where I have all my stuff that I made and everything like that. So, for me, starting this new online business, I'm a little bit nervous and a little apprehensive because I don't know if it's going to turn out, with doing selling like online in terms of selling products and stuff like that through my online store. So yeah, I'm a little apprehensive, and I'm learning as I go along. And learning is big, guys, because my advice to you guys is if you want to start an online business, you have to make sure you research. Okay? So, a good place to be researching is going to be if you go on YouTube and you look up videos, okay, of, how people started their businesses, like their online businesses. Now, when I went onto YouTube, there was not a lot of videos, particularly about start to finish of how somebody did a business, which is why I feel like it's important for me to share what I know, because if I share what I know, it can help other people out there start businesses that they want to do, okay? So, this is one of the reasons why I've decided to share, because all the stuff I've learned, I feel like other people need to know, just in case they want to start their own business. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I just want to, get that out there for you guys. So even though I have gotten myself right legally with starting my online business, still, I feel like the most important thing to do is to make sure that, I am constantly, documenting and making sure that the things that I do um, are kept note of, so that, if somebody in the future asks me about, hey, how did you start your business, then I can help, you know. So yes, there needs to be a start to finish um, series out there that helps people to start online businesses. Because yeah, there's information out there about, purchase a, e-commerce site, and then you put your products out there and then you start selling. But there's a lot of other things that you need to do before you even start doing that, which includes covering your ass legally. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to start selling and then be penalized because you didn't get registered with your state if you're in the United States, or your territory if you're in some other part of the world. Okay. And I am so glad I found out about getting myself right legally. And this happened because I came across an article that talked about how to register your online business. Okay. And I do have like different articles that I read and everything. I have like stacks of articles at my apartment and everything. But, yeah, it's lucky that I decided to do my research, that I have gotten as far as I have. And, I've taken advice of the people from like articles off the internet and YouTube videos to help me get to where I am now. That has allowed me to, get myself covered legally, so that now I can start focusing on the operational side of business, like, getting myself started with shipping, and, making sure that I, start stocking inventory, and I start getting ready for sales, and when I'm going to open my business and everything, when I'm going to start promoting and getting a Facebook page started up and everything like that. Basically, when I start getting a chance to being able to do the creative stuff. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you guys is, if you plan on starting an online business, or whatever kind of business you're going to be talking about starting. Now, I'm starting an online business. You might be starting something else. Okay. Now, online businesses are very popular, but again, there's other businesses out there. But what I want to tell you guys, if you plan on starting a business that is online, okay, or whatever, what I want you to do is, I don't want you to quit your job to start a business, okay? Because you're going to need your job to help you finance your business operations, so that when it's time for you to start, then you can, get get your business started off on the right foot, okay? So, guys, it's really essential that you make sure that you start off the right way, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet about, oh, you could start a business and in a day. It does not work like that, guys. I have been working on starting this business for, I believe, like 3 months now, And originally, when I thought about the idea of, selling products, whether it was on eBay or Facebook or whatever, I originally thought that, oh, I was just going to be able to start, raking in the cash, right? And getting those sales, and that's how I could start making extra money. But Facebook didn't pan out, eBay didn't really pan out, and starting my own business, it has taken me time to learn things. And in learning and, slowly moving along, I've been able to develop my business. So what I don't want you guys to make the mistake of is quitting your job to start a business because of some of the things that you see on social media, like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or other places on the internet, where people say you can start a business in one day, because it does not work like that. Okay. It does not work like that. Like I said, I've been working on, starting my business for the last, my goodness, like 3 or 4 months. And I still have not gotten a sale just yet. But what I want to let you guys know is that getting myself right and doing the research is what's helping me progress forward. And I can't say this enough. Research, read you some articles, if you have to, read books or whatever works for you to start your business. Now, starting a brick and mortar business, that's going to be different than what I'm doing, okay? Me, like I said, I'm specializing right now in starting an online business, because that's the type of business I've decided is going to be the best for me to start. Okay. So don't quit your job to start a business, because I read this article one time and I can't remember what the title was, but there was this guy who had this creative idea that he was going to quit his job, and he had a really good job, and he quit his job and decided that he wanted to start a business. Well, do you guys know how long it took his business to get off the ground? It took him, I believe it took him a year or 2 years for his business to start being successful. Okay. And so, you don't want to find yourself really being, forced to, start your business really fast so you can get sales and stuff like that, because it can take time for your business to get off the ground. Okay. So that's just what I want to let you guys know. You want to patiently start your business. Now, I know I'm sound like a broken record, but me right now, mostly what I'm going to be an expert on is starting an online business, because that's what I'm doing right now, okay? And with doing that, like I said, I feel like there's not a lot of information that is consistent from start to finish under how somebody got to where they are, and, how they get to making sales. So I just want to be the person that can educate others out there on starting an online business, because there needs to be a voice out there from start to finish for people out there, because there's a lot of guesswork when it comes to starting your own business, and you really need to make sure you know what you're doing. Now, I would say with a business, you want to start with an idea. You want to know what it is that you're going to do for business. Are you going to make products? Are you going to buy products and sell products online? Are you going to start a restaurant? Are you going to start some type of business like what I was going to do, like a service business, like a resume business, or maybe you work in freelance work or something like that, or whatever you do. There's tons of businesses out there that people do. Maybe you're going to start a business as an interior decorator, or maybe you're going to be someone who starts a restaurant, or maybe you're going to be like a party planner or a wedding planner, or you're going to do like maybe a carpet cleaning business, or a lawn care business, or hell, whatever kind of business you're going to start. You have to make sure that you have an idea, and it's going to be something that you're going to be committed to. Okay. Don't just get some, get rich quick scheme idea and think that that's going to make you rich overnight, because it's not going to do it. You have to have a good business idea that you feel committed to, that you're going to stick with. Okay. And from that idea, then you start thinking about how your business is going to operate. You start thinking about, like, if you're going to sell products, you have to think about how you're going to get your products, how you're going to price those products, and then how they're going to be getting to your customers. Now, this sounds simple, but there's a lot of steps that go with it. Okay. So you have to start thinking about this kind of stuff, when you're, those early stages. Now, for me, I didn't start off with getting the legal stuff together, and I didn't know anything about that. And I'm so glad that I followed the signs of the universe, and, I didn't start right away with selling. And I'm so glad, because I could be fined or penalized for selling items without, having the right licenses and the right things in place, so that I would be, given the legal okay to sell in my state. Okay. So what I want to just impress upon you guys right now is, if you have an idea for a business, start slowly. If you have a product that you want to sell, then by all means, try to think about, with that product, try to think about how it is that you're going to be able to sell it. Okay. Especially if you're going to be selling that, particular product, and you're going to be, getting sales from selling one product or more than one product. Okay. I advise you to start off with one product. I've been told that from someone who has different businesses, that I think the guy has some businesses that are online, that, you know, if you're selling like items retail, then you need to make sure you like have at least 200 items in your online store. But again, it is subjective. You know, everybody's gonna start off with their own thing. You know, me right now, I don't have 200 items, but I do have a product and everything that I want to sell, and I have more ideas for different products I want to sell. And so, you know, it's a process. You know, you're not going to figure everything out overnight. First, you just want to start with an idea, okay? And you want to figure out, you know, if you're going to sell online, okay, what website are you going to be, like what web host are you going to be using? So like for me, I'm using like Weebly, you know, and I purchased like a e-commerce site from, you know, from them and stuff like that. And I'll go more into that as time goes on with, you know, starting an online business like this program, you know, that I'm going to be talking about, you know, from start to finish. But, you know, I just want to get you guys ready, you know, because you have to be committed to it. You know, this, like I said, it's not a get rich quick scheme, you know, where you're going to start in one day and get all these amazing sales and stuff. It is a process, okay? And again, the thing I'm talking about most is about starting an online business, because that's what I'm doing. There might be other people out there who may be more knowledgeable about like starting like a restaurant or interior decorating business or wedding planning business and stuff like that, you know, and definitely find people who do that. But what I would tell you is make sure that, you know, when you decide that you want to start a business, make sure you research and find out the things that you need. Now, some people are going to start their business on the end of starting off legal first, and then, you know, getting a business name and everything and doing all that first before they start deciding on product or service they're going to do. And some people just start off with the idea of selling a product and then they go from there. But what I'm going to be walking you guys through is kind of how I started, and, you know, my thoughts on how, you know, how you guys should traverse forward, in terms of, you know, your business and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about some things that I wish I would have did before, and different things and stuff I wish I would have knew before I got started and stuff like that, you know, because I'm gonna tell you, it seems like a really big secret when it comes to starting business, and it shouldn't be. You know, there should be a lot of resources out there. I know that, you know, if you talk to people, they'll say, oh yeah, there's resources to help you start a business. But are they specific? Can they help answer your questions about helping you start an online business if that's what you want to start, or starting a restaurant or whatever it is you want to do, okay? So that's my little, you know, my little blurb about, you know, starting a business. I guess this will be the introductory video that I'm going to be like talking in right now. But as time goes on, guys, I'm going to be making these videos and trying to combine them into a program. Now, I don't know how many videos I'm going to be coming out with, but I suggest that you guys definitely take advantage of these videos, especially if you want to start an online business. I definitely suggest that you take advantage of these, because I'm going to be telling you guys truthful, factual information, things that I'm doing to help you with starting your online business, if that's what you want to start, okay? So, this has been Butterfly Spirit, aka Michelle, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.